you haven't got hockey sticks or a broom, or you can't get your access to a cardboard box or maybe newspaper, we could do the hockey skills with. So with a newspaper, what you could do is wrap it tight, roll it up tight, and then put sticking tape around and use that as well, just to practice your hand-eye skills in lieu of a hockey stick. Girls and boys, stuff we can do also is with a tennis racket. I'll show you some other things we can use. Once again, basically the whole idea this week is trying to give you guys some ideas of going out into space or indoors if you can, if it's safe, doing some skills with a hand apparatus, whether it's a tennis racket, a hockey stick, a cricket bat, whatever, and a ball, using hand-eye coordination. With your tennis racket, you can start off with, once again, just balancing, just standing still. You can walk around with it. You can go in different directions. You can go sideways, backwards. You can go backwards diagonally. You can try and jog with it, jogging forwards. You can do lunges with it. It's up to you. So many different things. Getting the heart rate up by moving when you've got the racket. If you're finding that too easy, obviously you can start with your taps, just using your wrists, girls and boys, keeping your eyes on the ball. Your arm will go to where the ball is, and you're just watching the ball, and wherever it goes to, you're tapping it. How many can you do? Can you do it with your opposite hand? Can you do it with two hands? It's up to you. You might change halfway through. Go to your opposite hand. Back to your normal hand. If that's too hard, stay on your normal hand. Go for a walk with it. Use your space, whether it's indoors or outdoors. If you look at me, it's only my wrist that's doing it. Sideways, backwards, lunging, going down low, going up high. Go a little bit higher. Do a pancake. Change your racket around. Just some things to start with. Grade 6, hand-eye coordination using the rackets. Throw it up, let it bounce, tap it as it comes back up. Once again, you're not whacking it with your whole arm, it's more of a wrist motion. Standing still to start with, two hands, opposite hand, jogging or walking. The thing that I'm always doing is I'm keeping the eye on the ball. Go whichever way you want. Tapping, change it up. A couple of taps, a couple of hits. Tapping, hitting. Tap, bounce, hit. Tap, bounce, oh, tap, 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 bounce, bounce, tap, tap. So many different ways. There goes that ball. Girls and boys, if you haven't got the tennis racket, you might try something different. You might have a smaller bat at home, a bat that you can use, your brother, younger brother, older brother or sister uses, one that you take to the beach. You can try doing the same things. Maybe a bit more difficult. This ball here is something that I use at home with my younger son that we throw into a container, and he just dives around in the balls. It's a really soft ball, and it's plastic, and it's a little bit more difficult to use, but I can use it. Right, left, whichever way you want. Balancing. It's up to you. A little bit higher. Is there someone you can be doing this with? You can practice doing some underarm hits with them. Let it bounce, hit it back. Can you make a makeshift net and put it between you? It might be just markers. I don't know what you can use at home, but you can make something. You might just draw an imaginary line on the ground. There might be a line on the concrete. You use that as your net. Still try and hit it under and over if you can. So many different things you can do in that area. The only thing you've got, girls and boys, is a bat, cricket bat. Do the same thing. A lot more difficult, but you can practice those different things. A little bit harder trying to hit it on the ground with a softball, so you probably need a tennis ball. You might have a larger ball. Use that. That's fine. Whatever you've got, we use. That's what our theme has been for the last few weeks. Whatever you've got at home, you use it. We're all in different situations. If you've got, as I said before, someone to work with, they might be standing away from you by about 5 metres or so. They might underarm the ball to you. You have to hit underarm back to them. They might go back a bit further, and you have to hit overarm to them. Once again, always think about the safety aspects, and no one's going to get hurt. Never try and swing a racket, a bat, or anything hard when people are around you. Always make sure you're not going to hit them. Girls and boys, I'm going to add a few more YouTube clips that you can watch of advanced things to do at home. Have fun with it, try your best, and once again, good luck.